Welcome back to A Gentle Home, a place where kindness is prompted by love. Today in our encouragement for Monday morning, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about taking care of yourself. This world is crazy. We've talked about this before. If you listen to the news, you will be overwhelmed. It just seems like every day there is something new that's dropped upon us. And the truth is, we have very, very little, if not zero, that we can do about it. So why are we investing so much of our time and our energy and our worry into what is being brought in our home out of our control? Instead, my encouragement to you is to focus on these four walls, the community that you live in, your family, whether close to you or far away. This is where you want your focus to be. This is where you can actually make a contribution. Yes, it's really important to know what's going on in the world, but we don't need to know every detail. We were not meant to know every detail. And bottom line is, regardless of what's going on, we have a sovereign God who is in control. He saw this was going to happen before the foundation of the earth, and He is allowing whatever is going on. We as individuals only have control over our own behavior, our own attitude, our own reaction to what's going on in the world. So with that as a backdrop, I want to encourage you to find something that brings you joy. I know I touched on this last week, but I have just found that in the last couple of years, I let so many things just kind of suck the joy out of me. I was just living like a robot, basically doing what needed to be done, not really pleasant to be around, because I had let go of everything that God put in me that made me happy, that brought me joy. I have always loved to do things with my hands, to be crafty and creative, and I had been doing none of that. The gardening that I was doing, I was like obsessed with growing food, when that is really not what brings me joy. If you grow food, and I think if you can, you should grow food, but I have refocused my energy because we live in such a small space. I will still grow a few things for our table to eat fresh in season, but the majority of the gardening that I do now is flowers. It's for my enjoyment. It's for beauty. I realized that I am never going to be able to grow enough to sustain my family, and I will do what I can. I will stock my pantry. I will shop wisely. I will steward the things that come into this house, the money that I have to spend on the necessities, and I will plan ahead. But the gardening that I do now is for joy. It's for pleasure. I've started crafting again. I will be sharing more. I'm doing some paper crafting. My mom and I found a new to us quilt store, and I think I'm going to take a class. I used to love to quilt, and I had kind of thought, well, that's a silly, frivolous, wasteful kind of thing to do. So I am going to next month take a quilt class just for the pure enjoyment of it. So my encouragement to you is, while this world is crazy, and while I think it's very important that you plan ahead and you do what you can, don't lose sight of what God gave you that brings you joy. We all have something different, and it was a blessing and a gift from God. He did not intend for us to be down here like robots, just getting things done. He gave us a creative spirit, a heart to see beauty, eyes, ears, all of those things. He wants us to enjoy life. So I want you this week to find something that you used to do, or even something new to you, that brings you that kind of passion and joy. And I want you to share with me how you are going to incorporate it into your life. It's one thing that we give things lip service. For me to say, I'm going to do a quilt next month, or I am going to do paper crafts because that's bringing me joy right now. I want us to be accountable to take the action and do it. So I will share what I am going to be doing, and I want you to share with me what you are going to be doing. First in the comments, and then follow up. Let me know how or what you're actually doing, not just the desire, but what is it that you're doing. So my encouragement for us this week is to focus on what brings us joy and do it. So I hope that you found some encouragement here. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed or hit the like button, I would encourage you to do that. I will be back this week with another day in the life. It seems like you've liked that, and I enjoy sharing it. So that's all for today. I will see you in the next video.